All right, guys, we got something new in the works. It's still very early stages. We just got it kind of usable for the moment. I want to do some testing, see where impossible spots are, etc. I know that the goal is to always conquer the impossible, right? But that's to a point. So let's take a look at what we got. Okay, so as you can see, we've been a little bit busy. So just recap. This is the old course that we had built a while back, a couple years ago now. It worked great. It just wasn't big enough. You know, this is on a 2 foot by 4 foot section here. And it was great in the house as a modular. My goal was I was going to make, 4 or 6 modulars in this 2 foot by 4 foot section that I could scatter around and build a course that way, and then be able to break it down and put it away. But the problem is you get big like this, and there's nowhere to put it away. So instead, we decided that we were going to just make a big course. So we'll give you a little run around real quick. As I said, everything's not done. We still have a lot of mortar work to do to get everything finalized. We'll be working on that this week yet. There's going to be coming up here, there's going to be a rock bridge that I have names kind of put in place for some of these things, but until I get everything laid out, I won't share all of the names for everything. So we have coming up over here, there's going to be kind of like a open cliff area that you're going to have to manage through to come up and around. The old section here you can kind of drive around on. There's a little bit of different paths. You can go down through the cave down to the lower section. Here will be where the rock bridge comes across right here. And then the same thing over here. As I mentioned, it's over there. There's going to be just kind of an opening that you're going to have to navigate across. Coming through, something I haven't tested yet is getting up in through that opening, being able to go up and around and coming around this way. In between here, there's going to be a bridge that comes around and brings you over to this side. I have a whole bunch more work to do inside here yet. There's got to be a rock formation that's going to be in the middle here to help navigate the turning radius to come down through there. Down in through here, you can see I kind of momentarily just marked with black where the best path to get through is. Once I get all the coloring and everything, there will be faint black lines to make it look like, over the years there has been a lot of tire wear in that area, because that is the best line to take, right? So there's that. Got some little formation going up in through here. There's going to be a couple of different variants on being able to climb up right here, over around there. Right now is probably just going to be the best to be able to manage coming up and around, and you actually come up and out right here. I've been testing that out, coming up and around here. I come down this way, I come up here, and then take the stairway to heaven up and over. There's a big boulder on top of the stairs, so it's very difficult to try and get up and over. And then you have to get up here, and I made this as difficult as possible. So once you get up, you got to make a tight turn, pretty much back up, and then you're going up the mountain. So that's to be fully named. I have the idea on what that's going to be. I call this line Knock on Heaven's Door, just because you'll see here in a minute, but it's so close to the edge to be able to make this line that you know, you have this drop that you have to navigate. So then we're gonna come up. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. I'm going up and down here. Come down and around, down here, and then the goal is to be able to come back down this way. And we'll navigate through different terrain. I'll have different markers for different days, etc., that we're gonna test out. But this is what we got going on so far. So I'm extremely happy. I think it's going to turn out great. And yeah, we're going to give it a little sample. So I'm going to try and one-hand this. And I am not a one-handed guy here. So bear with me. I found the trick. Oh, and then I just dropped down too far, of course. Trying to do this one-handed is not my strong suit. Ooh. That is not how that's supposed to happen. Let's try that again. There we are. I normally don't have this much trouble with this, but trying to one-hand throttle, watch the camera angle, and drive at the same time It's a little out of my wheelhouse, obviously. Here we go. Okay. This truck, this one's my boy's truck. Oh, man, it took a tumble. So we'll see if we can get down here. This one's super tricky. This weight isn't right 100% yet. So it's likely we're going to take a tumble down this as well. Yep. But that's okay. We're still getting some setups figured out 100%. We got a little bit of work to do yet. Now we did it. So I'm just trying to give you a little run through of most of the course. So pardon the hands moving things and kind of just getting it set back up where it needs to be. And we'll come around. I'm hoping with the right tires that we can manage through these. And this one is almost there. The weight is just off slightly, but I should almost be able to climb this right here. I'm trying to get down here and see if we can get a little bit better angle and see how kind of extreme this one really is. Oh, and the battery's dead. But this is what we're working on. Stay tuned. We're going to have more videos start coming more regularly, playing around out here. I will start doing some update videos as well as we are working on the course and putting some of the coloring on. We have a whole lot of work to do. There's going to be all kinds of greenery, kind of like what this is, but even to a more fuller extent. I have some pretty cool ideas planned for coming out down around here. You know, as it comes down through here, coming out and around back around this way. Not real water, but we are going to have a little overflow river-esque type deal going on. Stairway to Heaven coming up right here. You know, this is pretty extreme. I don't even know if you can see that in the videos quite yet. Going up over the mountain range up top over there is almost locked in. Like I said, I do have more things that I want to do to get this finalized. And then full coloring, you know, backdrops, all that to kind of tie it all together. So stay tuned. Follow us along. And I hope that you're ready for some new products that we're about to release as well. We're very excited, and it's going to be good. Not necessarily on this course, but it pertains to the same thing. See you on the next one.